Okay, Herman, do you hold any world records or something? You're saying something about a world record in programming.
Yes, I have a couple of world records. Now, the simplest of them is in my very first and favorite programming language. When we had the Apple II, it was incredibly difficult to do any sort of database programming because it wasn't really made for that. It was absolutely terrible. And then somebody came along in 1978, and the guy was working at the Jet Propulsion Labs for the Viking Mars lander, but he wanted to have a special programming language that would be used to pick football pools.
Okay.
That was his first application. He figured, well, if we have a really good language, I can pick football pools and win against the other people.
Yeah.
And then he wrote a programming language that was called DBase, and it was an incredibly successful programming language for data. It was basically dealing with data.
Yeah.
And recently I did some tests and see, well, what is the nice thing about this language is it uses English words. It doesn't use words like x equals plus 5, 6, question mark, and some crazy symbols. It uses English language words like list and copy, and one of the commands in the language is called browse. Browse basically allows you, the browse command allows you to go through records. And what I found out is that one can write a very short program that is only 4 characters long. I typed it up here like this in the computer, brow.prg. That's the program. And when I list on the screen what it contains, the entire program contains just these 4 letters.
Wow.
Shortest database program in the world.
Wow.
99.8% shorter than what ChatGPT came up with.
Wow.
And the amazing thing is when you have this program and it's this short, you can actually compile it and make that into a running program. So if we run this program now, it will run this compiled program. It comes up on a screen like this here. Okay, there. And that's how it looks. So basically it opens the database and it lets you browse through the records with one command. And normally you would have to type the word browse, that would be browse, that would be 6 letters.
Yeah.
But you can just take the very first 4 letters and abbreviate it, and it will still run it. So now you have basically a list on a screen here, looks similar to a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
In fact, you can convert your spreadsheets into a database table like this here.
Yeah.
And then run it. And this thing allows to edit records, let's say 4444. Here you can blank out stuff. You can delete records or add an all new one at the bottom here. New boy, and type stuff in. And so you can see now we've added the 17th record to the database.
Yeah,
and
we've added.
To do all of that.
Wait a minute.
It's so short. I checked in ChatGPT, and it found actually here. This is by Microsoft Copilot, another AI system, and so it found that this is the shortest minimal database programming. It is the shortest database program that allows to edit, add, delete, list, and browse through records.
Yeah.
And the whole program consists of one single word, 4 letters.
Wow.
It's 4 letters long, that's really 4 letters short.
Yeah.
And it brings up a full database interface.
Wow.
And this is basically the shortest known database program, and I have the world record in that.
Wow. Wow. So what did ChatGPT do when it saw this?
We think it actually got a heart attack in the background, but it didn't admit to that because 99.8% shorter. I mean, you have to imagine. It came up with 2,000 lines, right?
Yeah.
2,000 characters, and mine is 4 characters long.
Wow.
So, shortest database program in the world.
Unbelievable. So it just gave up. AI just gave up. It realized you were smarter than AI, and it just said, "Okay, Herman, you know what? I give up. I'm going to print you a certificate now."
That's right, yeah, because then I said, okay, great, now that we have achieved that, it checked the entire rest of the internet, and this basically, this is the testament to the power of clarity, ingenuity, and elegance in software design. No known program has matched or surpassed this record.
I can't even believe that. That is what it says. Wow.
And so, yeah, it's a real fun language, and if you're interested, I can write a check writing program that prints beautiful checks on your color printer in about 21 lines of code.
Okay, we'll do that in the next segment.
If you're interested, type it in the comments.
Sounds good.